Good evening everyone and welcome to the CRL, the Competitive Racing League Season 1, Round 9 at the glorious race of the Singapore track. I am your host with the most, Malk. I hope everyone's all okay well and up for Christmas time here. And I can't believe it's just around the corner here. Unbelievable stuff here. But at the moment here, we're at the Marina Bay. Marina Bay at here. Oh, pizza has left the session already. So he's probably eager to have that pizza that early here. Oh, what's happened here? There's quite a few drivers who are left the session already here. So, I am not sure what's going on. So at the moment here, two drivers are out on track here, but there's quite a few drivers who have just got left the sessions already here. So if you are in the lobby and... Oh, okay. I am not sure what's going on here, because everyone's all disconnected here. So we do apologise with the technical difficulties. We have to restart. Okay. I've just been told that we will have to restart the qualifying here, because there's quite a few drivers here who are had to leave the session here. So we're just watching quick moment here from Warren here to see what he can try and do quickly here before we go back into the new session here. But he's coming up to, which is turn 13 now. So yeah, weather was unclear. Oh, okay. Right. So what's happened is I thought there was something wrong with the disconnections here, but unfortunately there was a bit of a session setup issue with the weather. So it should have been set to dynamic, not clear. So now we're going to have to go back out of the grid here, and we're about to start again in a moment or two. So bear with us a sec, guys. We will kick off in a moment or two. Alright guys, we will be starting off in a moment or two, so hopefully they'll send me some small spare invites. Unfortunately we had to restart it because due to the weather and set to clear, not dynamic. It should be set to dynamic at the start, so hopefully we'll kick off properly here. So we're going to restart the qualifying here again. So please bear with us, guys. If you like what you see, well, I'm not at the moment here, but if you like to see more videos of the Competitive Racing League, please make sure you like, subscribe to the CRL channel for all the live races here as well. This is the tier 1. There's 2 tiers in the Competitive Racing League here. Good evening to Gavin. How you doing, mate? All right. Hello to Ark, Sam, Diebolt, Diebolt. I can't. I used to say perfect last time, but let me try and get that right there. But I will be back in a moment or two. We will kick off. So bear with me a sec, guys. again. Good evening everyone and welcome to the CRL, the Competitive Racing League. I am your host with the most, Malk. Tonight we're at the glorious race of the Singapore track. I hope everyone's all okay and well. Like I said, we are just had to restart the session again due to issues with the settings. So we had to restart again. So hopefully, everyone's all set and ready to go. This is round 9. I can't believe we're on round 9. We're only 3, this one and 2 more races left. So this one next week and then the following week as well will be the final race of season 1. So Alderic is going to go out now. Alderic is going to, that's how you pronounce it, he's going to do his Alfa Romeo driving here on there as well. So, oh, right, this is interesting stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. At the Singapore track, normally it should be hitting the dries, but obviously one season in the real life F1 where we had the pouring rain as well. But we will have a dry start. We will have a dry start, but unfortunately, we will have the heavy rain. Heavy rain will kick in during this race here tonight. So it'll be interesting stuff to see what's going to happen here tonight. Good evening to everyone that's watching the session here. So just heard it from the weather crew here to find out what's going to happen here at this moment in time. So they'll have to be absolutely spot on here. So I'm just watching from Alderic's point of view here. So at the moment here, we'll go through the standings during the formation laps as always. But the main point of the Singapore track is we will have 33 laps, and it is the long. Even though it's 50%, it feels absolutely long here. So they're going to have to be absolutely careful around this track here. This is the Marina Bay of Singapore. So we'll be going through the usual qualifying lap here. So Alderic is going to do his proper lap in here of the qualifying lap here. So the start finish line now. And he's coming up to, which is the first corner, which is called Shears Corner. So Shears Corner is just coming past there into turn 2, then into turn 3 now. And then down here, which is turn 4. So here we go, try and see what happens here now into turn 5 now, and this is the first lot of the DRS straight here, and he has to be absolutely spot on here into turn 6, which is the end of the first sector. It's 27 flat at Memorial Corner there. So turn 7 is the Memorial Corner, then into, which is turn 8 now, and then into the coming up to the corner now, which is turn 9. And then down the straight here. Try to do everything possible here at this moment in time here. Passing into turn 10, which is Singapore Sling. The one they call it the Sling. You got the S's as that part there. Passing 11, and then into 12. And then into 13 here. The unlucky turn hairpin at turn 13. And then this should be another DRS straight, to be fair. But coming up to, which is the end of the second sector now with a 104.575, a 104.575 at turn 14 now. Then coming up to, which is turn 15, then 16, and then into 17 now. And then you got the grandstands on the left hand side here underneath, which is the bridge here at turn 18, then 19 now, and then coming up to, which is turn 20, and then turn 21 now. He's trying to push that car there, Alderic. He's trying to push that car, pedal to the middle here, passing at turn 22, then into turn 23 now, and the time to beat is a 138.573. A 138.573, so that's still a good time there from there. But I tell you what, Warren's going into pole position here with a 137.268. A 137.268. So during the commentary that I have been doing, the Racing Point crew have been absolutely spot on here during the times here. So we'll have to wait and see what happens here. But the times are coming in now, as you say here. Good evening to Tebow. Tebow. He says, hi, you say Tebow. No, just saying, I just couldn't pronounce the name then earlier. I always get it wrong every time. Instead of saying, it used to be called you Thibault, and now it's called Tebow. So I'm going to call you Tebow there. So, D-Crime. D-Crime is in first place here with 137.190. So 137.190 on the mediums there. That's a good time, but it's only a tenth off. It's only a tenth off from the hard tyres there. But Pilot Plane is in first place now with 136.527. So that's still a good time there. So whoever's in the softs, avoid the softs as much, and I say this, as much as possible here. You know why? Because this track is not very good with the softs. This is the only track that I can think of that you cannot start on with the softs, because the tyre wear is absolutely dreadful around here at Singapore at the Marina Bay. So I would try and avoid that as much as possible there. Lucas 00 is doing his another lap in there on the softs, which I believe, but Tebow is in 11th place at the minute, so he's got to be careful there. 103.6, but he's on the soft tyres as well. Will Lucas let Tebow through? Oh, just about there. I thought he would have done it earlier, but he's lost a bit of debris there. There's been a little silly bang moment there. Bang! And the wing has gone there from Lucas 00 there. So, but what can Tebow do? Can Tebow try and improve here on there? Or is he teasing us? He's absolutely teasing us! Madness! Absolutely madness here, but where's Rage? Rage is on the hard tyres there. Rage is on the hard tyres here, 29.4. If he can try and match his teammate here in Warren in third place here, this will be an absolutely belter of a qualify there from Rage and Warren here. D-Crime, he's a newcomer, I believe, unless I'm mistaken. He is a newcomer into the league here. So good evening to him. He's hopefully will try and improve on his debut race here as well. But Lucas is out doing his lap. The Destroyer is out as well. Who else is out? The Ark. Forget Noah's Ark. You got CRL Ark. Will he be twos every time there in 10th place? Doing his out lap here at the moment here. Sam Gamer did a 138.1. VA Field did a 138.969 on the medium tyres there, so it needs to improve. He wants to match what the guys are doing here around Singapore. So still watching Rage now. Rage needs to do something here. So I think he'll probably have to do another lap here, because he'll won't match to what everyone else is doing here. Or he's teasing us. He's absolutely teasing us. Madness! Where's Ark? Oh my days, who was that? That might be Destroyer there. Just lost it at the last second from last corner there. At turn 21 there. So what can Ark do on the Red Bull car to give him some wings here? I remember speaking to him before last week. He was saying he really wants to do well here at Singapore. He really wants to do well here as well. But he don't want to lose so much time there as well. So here we go. Can the man with a plan here with 26.7 there, needs to try and improve here. Needs to try and improve in the medium tyres if he wants to try and match what Pilot Plane, his teammate, is doing in the Red Bull car to give him some wings. That'll be a massive opportunity here for the Red Bull cars. But we'll go through the standings and the constructors at the formation lap to give you all that edge of your seat moments here. Who's going to be on top here? Who's going to try and stop the ongoings of the Drivers' Championship, as well as the constructors as well? But we're under 9 minutes left. 9 minutes left of the qualifying here. Who will stop Pilot Plane into first place here with a 136.527? So what can Ark do? He's in 10th at the minute with the medium tyres. Lucas is also doing his lap in here in the McLaren here, so he needs to try and improve it. The ARS is not working on the last sector here. Can he try and improve? Oh, third place here with a 137.234. SSC3 says no deal today. Oh no, I'd like to hear, like everyone likes to hear the words Dior formula. Is try and do everything here what he can. Everyone will miss that, so hopefully we'll bounce back next week. I'm not sure who else is missing this week, to be fair, but Ark is 2/10 slower on his time here. So where's Tebow? Tebow's doing his lap in here, but Lucas is moved up to 5th here with a 137.573 on the mediums. He's only a second off behind the fastest medium tyre of Pilot Plane here, but that's still a cracker of a time there from Pilot Plane. But I'll tell you what, I'll stand corrected there because Warren is just going to first place here with 136.454 on the hards there. On the hards! Unbelievable stuff there from Warren there. I tell you what, he's not the guy who's going to bottle it all the time there. He's going to go on and put on a perfect lap here. Unbelievable stuff. Brilliant stuff there from Warren there. Tebow is coming to under the bridge here as well. Ark did a 137.234, so he is improving there. Someone's moved up as well. I can't remember who, but yellow flag set to 3. Yellow flag set to 3. So something must happen there. Tebow moves up to 6 there with a 137.593. So Rage or Destroyer. Rage is doing it again. He's going back into the pits there. So he's not happy with that again with the qualifying. SSC says, I'm not going to set another lap here. Oh, Gavin, you beauty! With a 136.334 on the medium tyres now. A tenth quicker than Warren's in the hards, but the man to beat is Warren there because he's on the best tyre to start off with. The best strategy to go for is the hards to mediums, one stopper. I would avoid the two stops. Oh my days! What is going on there? What was going on there? Gavin and Destroyer. The two teammates of the Hasses colliding with each other at the first sector there. I think what happened was Gavin was trying to let Destroyer through, but Destroyer was not aware where Gavin was. So Gavin is out of the qualifying here, unless I'm mistaken. Is he still racing? Oh yes, he is. He's still racing. But however, he has got a 5-place grid penalty there for collision there. So Ark says, I lost confidence. Somehow balance was bad. So Gavin has retired from the session already. So he's trying his hardest to get back, but he's saying the Haas team is just saying to them, stop the car, and that's what happened there. So Gavin will probably be absolutely fuming at Destroyer, destroying his car there. SSC says lol on that. Pete's just going to try and improve on his time here. He's going to try and build up that momentum here. Is there anyone trying to improve their times here? Sam Gamer is on the medium tyres at the moment here. He's nowhere near closer to Warren's hard tyres. He's pretty much 1.7. Yeah, 1.7. 1.7 of a second of the gap between Warren and Sam Gamer for the hard tyres as well. Ark says I didn't have new set of mediums. Okay. Oh, but there's Sam! Sam nearly lost it down the corner. Is he still going? He's still going there. He's still going there. Ark says also did not want to destroy him. So fair enough. I completely understand that. But the shock at the moment here is the two Hasses were collided here at first sector in the qualifying here. We've got 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left of the qualifying here. Who will stop Gavin into pole position here? Sam Gamer moves up to 6 now with 137.3. A 137.3 from Sam Gamer now. So where's Pizza? Oh, he loves a pizza. Nice. A fourth Ferrari. Nice. Sam Gamer's retired. Sam Gamer has retired from the session here. So something must happen there. Gavin says, I'm so sorry, Destroyer. So, it was actually Gavin's fault there, not Destroyer's fault. But at the moment, the two Hasses were the biggest news story here of the qualifying here. A little bit of collision there as well. But like I said, I think they were just trying to avoid the crash. Oh, okay, Gavin, no worries. He just said he hit the wall. I hit the edge of the wall and bounced into Destroyer. Oh, okay. I thought it looked like you tried to give him enough gap, like try to let him through, but I did not realise you banged into the wall there, because I was looked away for 1 second and then I just saw you coming out, bang, like a silly bang moment there. So fair play to for admitting that, Gavin. So fair play on that. And Pizza is moved to the top 10 now in 9th place with 137.9. So Destroyer and Rage are the only ones left who have got no time at all up there. So Sam Games says, I am never capable of putting a lap together. Unbelievable. Jeff Techers on that. So Rage, will Rage be on rampage here into the top 4 here tonight, or will he be struggling at the back of the grid here? Sam Gamer says, add wing damage for whole third sector, retired because I am done. Retired as well. Fair enough. You're only a youngster, Sam. You're only a youngster, mate. So Rage is on the track here. Rage is on the track here. Destroyer's on his outlap at the moment here, coming underneath the bridge here as well. So here we go. Just have to wait and see what happens here. Can Rage try and push that pedal to the metal here? Rage coming up to the final few corners now. Can he try and improve? Oh, I'll tell you what, he moves up to second place there with a 136.3. But like I said, Gavin will have the I think I can't remember if Gavin has got the 5th place grid penalty drop, or was it Destroyer dropped the 5th place, but I can't remember. But I couldn't remember that. But like I said, this is absolutely unbelievable stuff here. Destroyer's the only one, so I'm going to go back. 1 minute left! 1 minute left of the qualifying here. Will anyone try and stop Gavin here on pole position here, or would Rage hold on there for a second? Fair enough, Gavin. Fair enough. So Gavin will have the 5th place grid penalty here, so he will lose out. So at the moment, he will drop down to 6th place here. Yeah, he will drop down to 6th place here. So at the moment here, Rage will be the pole sitter here, unless anyone beats Gavin's time here of a 136.334 here. So what can Destroyer do? He's on the soft tyres now. I would avoid the softs as much as possible here. I would avoid the softs, but God, I can understand why Destroyer's going for it here. I can understand why he's going for it, but at the same time, I would not start on the softs, because the tyre wear is absolutely dreadful around Singapore here. And I tell you what, guys, we have stopped the qualifying here. They have stopped the fans but Crystal Maze, but I tell you what, they have stopped the qualifying here at the Singapore Grand Prix for the Marina Bay for round 9 CRL competitive racing league here. So at the moment here, Gavin is holding on for 1st place here. At the moment, he will drop down to 6th place here after the 5th place grid penalty, with a collision here between himself and Destroyer here, whose Destroyer is coming up to 14th place here on the soft tyres. He needs to do something there. He really needs to do something there. If he wants to do well, he really needs to push that pedal to the middle. 1 minute 40. 1 minute 40 there. Where's Warren here? Warren's 3/10 quicker. He's 3/10 quicker. He's on the medium tyres here. He's going to turn 13 now. Coming. Oh no! Is he lost it there? Is he still going? Oh, he's out. He won't improve. He will not improve here. He will not improve. That was a shame. That's at turn 13 there. Turn 13 there. Pyroplane is in P4 and... Sorry, P3 and P5. Yeah, that's right. Warren is retired from the session here. Who's just done that? Lucas 00 moves up to 12th place here. Peter in 11th. Aldrich is coming up to the final few corners now. Will he try and improve here? Where's T-Bow now? T-Bow's coming up to the final few corners now. Oh, T-Bow's still out there, but where's T-Bow? Oh! Tebow will be finishing in 9th place here by the moment here. So Rage will be the pole sitter here because Gavin has got his 5th-place grid penalty here. So, but yeah, just watching what's happened there. So Lucas is in 8th place here. SSC is not happy with Lucas's time there on a particular track there. So Peter says he's happy with P11. I'm guessing, Peter, you're not a big fan of Singapore, I'm guessing, as well. So here are your short qualifying for the Singapore Grand Prix. For the CRL Tier 1 Racing League, you got Gavin is in first. Well, Gavin did finish in first, but he will drop down 5 places, so he will finish in 6th. So Rage will finish in first, Warren in 2nd, Pilot Plane is in 3rd, Decrime is in 4th, Arc is in 5th place, Gavin is in 6th, then Sam, then Lucas, then Tebow, then Aldrich, then Pizza, then Lucas 00, V8 Field, Destroyer. I didn't get all the rest here as well. So what's the tyre strat? Hards, mediums, but it's rain, so who knows? Maybe mediums, hards as well. Peter says, I love Singapore. Fair enough. I didn't think that you would do well. That's because of the times that you did. It might not be the rain, heavy rain. Weather's dynamics, weather's dynamics. Not, please rain. Sam Gamer says, please rain. Peter says, I'm just happy with 3 tyre choice. That's fair enough, mate. That is fair enough as well. This will be the advertisements before we start the formation lap. This is the Competitive Racing League on their first ever brand new season of the Competitive Racing League. So fair enough, it's going to be one of those leagues where everyone just want to join in. There's two tiers as well. They're only on the YouTube channel, and they're also started to work out on the Twitter, but you can also access the league via Discord as well. So if you want to join in and enjoy the battling as well, why don't you contact Sam Gamer and he will try and get in contact with you in a moment or two. But at the moment he is racing, so he won't answer any questions here at all. But at the moment, if you like what you see so far, guys, please make sure you subscribe to the channel for all the live races here as well. So at the moment here, this will be the Singapore is without doubt even though it's 31 laps, it is without doubt one of the longest ever like to watch as well, because it's 1 minute 40s hitting there afterwards as well. When you start, it takes ages, especially when the rain's going to kick in at any moment or two. But here we go. So at the moment here, Rage is in first place, Warren's in second, Pilot Plane third, Crime is on his debut race is in fourth, Arc is in fifth, Gavin's in sixth, Sam Gamer's in seventh, Lucas is in eighth, T-Bow's in ninth, Aldrich is in 10th, Peter is in 11th, Lucas 00 is in 12th, V8 Fields is in 13th, and Destroyer is in 14th place. And quickly, I'll go through the Drivers' Championship of the top 10. So, Rage is in first with 141 points, Sam Gamer is in second with 129 points. Then there's a massive gap there between second and third, because Marquez is in third with 76 points. Pizza is doing really well in fourth with 57 points. Demon Race is in fifth with 46 points. Pilot Plane's in 6th with 45 points. Warren's in 7th with 44 points. Lucas is in 8th with 41 points. Arc is in 9th with 29 points. Yogurt is in 10th with 26 points. And the rest are under 26 points as well. We'll come up to the final bit of the track here, so we'll try and get through to the standings of the top 5 of the constructors here. So the constructors, Mercedes in first with 205 points, Racing Point is in second with 185 points. Then there's a massive gap there because McLaren's in third with 87 points. So Toro Rosso's in fourth with 81 points. Red Bull's in fifth with 74 points, joint with Ferrari as well, but the rest are under 74 points indeed. So That is the Drivers' Championship. That is the Constructors. So it's a battle between the Racing Point and the Mercedes crew here tonight as well. But also the Drivers' Championship here as well. But we'll have to wait and see what happens here at this moment in time. Rage. Will he be on carrying on with the form here? We've got 1 lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and we are go, go, go! Who's had a great start there? Who's had a great start there? This is quite interesting stuff there. We might have fours! Look at this! Unbelievable! One of the Mercedes is out of the track there. One's back into third there. Oh my days, you don't know where to start there because there's so many manic stuff here. The one of the Hasses is in a Red Bull sandwich here. That is Gavin there with 5th place here. But look at this, they're trying everything they can. This side by side here, Gavin side by side here with Pilot Plane in 4th place here. Unbelievable! And I'll lose my plate. I couldn't say the words. I'll lose my voice there at the moment in time here. Aldridge trying to move up tonight. T-Bow's dropped down to 11th place now, as I just saw briefly at the background there. But look at this between Gavin and Pilot Plane here. And Arcs nearly went to the back of Gavin there. But still an immense stuff here. Warren is in the best tyre wear. If he could try and hold that hard tyres all the way to the end, which is definitely a possibility here, this will be a massive, massive boost here as well. But still watch this battle here between Pilot Plane and Gavin here. There's so many battles at the background there as well. What's going to happen here tonight? So at the moment here, Rage will have a massive opportunity here on Sam Gamer here with the Drivers' Championship as well. But like I say, what's your predictions, guys? What do you think is going to happen here tonight with the top 3 as well? So still watch this battle here. Look at this. Pilot plays right at the tail here. Oh my days, who was that? That was Sam Gamer there. Pilot Plane's had a quick glance there at Warren's car there because he was trying to see if there's any clear gap there as well. But still trying to do everything possible here. But Gavin's trying to do everything he can. Try and get closer. Look at this from this point of view here. Still going, this battle here. Peter's dropped down to 11th place now. T-Bow's moved up to 10th place now. I'm losing the beeping plot here. Here we go. Can we see any more shocks along the way here? Still watching this 3-car battle here. Sam Gamer's trying to close in on Arc here for 6th place here. But they're trying to do everything they can here. Just going to try and look at some more battles here. Galore as well. But still watching some more battles there. But I can't tell from the arrows there if T-Bow's closer to Aldrich or Peter's getting closer to T-Bow. We'll have to wait and see. What happens here at this moment in time. We're on lap 231 of the CRL, the Competitive Racing League here. Look at this side by side here. Look at this 2 in a bed here between Ark and Sam Gamer here. Sam Gamer, as there's been yellow flags. There's been yellow flags sectors 2 and 3 at the moment here. As Sam lost a bit of his front wing. Has Sam lost a bit of his front wing here? No, he hasn't. It looked like a quick glance there that he lost his front wing there, but he hasn't, luckily enough. So at the moment here, Sam Gamer pushes on, passing Arc there for 6th place here. So at the moment here, Rage is holding on for first here. Crime is in second at the moment here with this Crime train here. Forget Crime Watch, you got D-Crime in 2nd place here in there. So forget this at this moment in time. So Warren is on a rampage here because he's got to be careful here because Pilot Plane will be on a quick glance here. But we haven't seen any, from my point of view, I haven't seen any moves here. We've still got 2 in a bed situations here, closer than ever before here. So Aldrich and T-Bow have gone into the pits now really early as well. So they must have had front wing damage there with a silly bang moment there. Like bang, and the wing is gone. You don't want to do that at Singapore track because it's absolutely dreadful as well. But look at Gavin now. Gavin's right on the tail here of Pilot Plane. And he's doing everything he can to try and get even close here. We've got a 4-car battle here for second place. We might have a 5-car battle here if Sam Gamer can join in the party here. Or maybe. Oh my days, look at this. Gavin's just had a quick glance there. Try and make the move here because you just want to make too much of a mistake here because Sam Gamer's going to try and press that pressure button there at the Singapore track, the Marina Bay. Oh, will it be the 4-speed with them? And here at the Marina Bay, who knows? Who knows? Will Rage try and improve here? He does. It's like a 3.4 second gap now between himself and Crime here. So Crime Watch is dropping down to second place here. Third sector, yellow flags there. Destroyer is dropped down to 11th here. So yellow flags at the 3 there. So something must happen there with Destroyer. But look at Warren now. Warren's on the rampage here on this. Can Warren here try and make the move here against Crime here? Oh, a little bit of backhand there. But, oh my days. Look at this. We've got a 5-car battle. Here for second place here. Crime will have to hold on here for dear life. Good evening to Greek Gamer. How you doing, mate? You alright? This is the interesting battle here at this moment in time. If the others can catch up, if Ark and Lucas can join the battle here, this will be a frantic race battle here for second place. While all this is going on here, don't forget, while all this is going on, Rage is pushing away like a madman here with up to 5 seconds now. Sam Gamer's right at the tail there of Gavin now. Hopefully Stacey will be watching him now to support him on there as well. Yellow flags at 1. Destroyer's out. Destroyer is out of the race. Will there be a safety car? Will there be a safety car moment here? Let's find out here, shall we? At the moment here, still yellow flags at 1. Yellow flags at 1. I don't think there will be a safety car. Oh, who's that? Who's that? Who is that? Someone's going to the pits. Gavin's going to the pits now. So Gavin is going to the pits now. He gambled on. He doesn't want to get stuck in that traffic there. I think he's trying to do the undercut here to try and avoid the traffic here. But he will get caught in here as well. So he's going on the hards here to try and go all the way to the end of the race here. But from what I've been told, there's going to be heavy rain here. Oh my days, Warren's look and a quick glance at Crime there for second place there. But still watch this battle here. I know you probably think this is the only thing that's going to happen. Lucas and Ark are having a ding-dong battle as well for 6th and 7th place as well. But I can't move away from this 4-car battle here because you just never know what to expect here. Crime's doing a brilliant job here, but it is ruining the other drivers here because of the battles going on. If Crime pits here, I think he's got a wet setup, you know. That's why he's drifting a little bit times here as well. But if he hasn't, then that's a bit... Oh, Sam! Sam's trying to get past pilot plane there at turn 14 there. Still madness stuff here. But at the moment here, Warren and Rage will be on a perfect rampage here for decent points for their Racing Point team here, for the constructors, as well as the Drivers' Championship as well, because Sam Game is only in 5th place here. And at the moment, not heard any penalties galore here. Lucas 0-0 and Gavin having a ding-dong battle. Same with, oh my days, who's that? It's Sam Game again. They've got to be careful there because the last corner is always awkward. Where's Lucas? Lucas trying to close in on Ark again. Still nothing there from Lucas, still nothing there. But I'm going to have to go back here because we will have the train now. We will have the train here. Peter's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. It's all drivers got the same setup here because everyone can't get past each other. I have not seen a move yet. I have not seen an overtake properly on my screen yet, and this is frustrating here. We're on lap 6 of 31 and I'm absolutely frustrated here because there's no overtakes galore here, especially from these top 4. And every time when there is an overtake, it's outside of my stream. Unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable. But like I said, they're coming up to turn 13. The hairpin corner there. Down the straight here. So it's coming to the end of the second sector now. Pilot Plane is trying to do everything possible to try and close in on Warren here for third place here as well. But still, it's been good battles here with the top second to fifth. Like one mistake could cause so much havoc here. So we kicked off the lap 7 here. So lap 20, corner 22, 23 now. Warren needs to make the move here, done now. Warren needs to make the move! Oh, you beauty! Oh, has he done it? No, he's missed out! He's missed out on there! But chance is there. The chance is there. Warren, I would have said you were absolute legend there. But 3 cars. Oh my days! Oh, Sam Gavin's made the move! Warren's trying to make the move on the inside! Oh, brilliant move! Brilliant! Absolutely brilliant there from Warren and from Sam Gavin there for second and fourth respectively here. Cryer did a brilliant job there. He absolutely did a brilliant job there to hold on. But the on charge of Warren there, passing into second place now. He can now push now. He can try and now push while Cryer is trying everything he can. So Cryer, Sam Gamer there. Sam Gamer nearly trying to make the move. Done there. But still, this battle here for 4th, 5th and 6th. I really don't want to move from this because I'll miss it again. Also, Ark and Lucas for 6th and 7th respectively here. If you like what you see so far, guys, please make sure you like, subscribe to the channel for all the live races here as well. So still watching Sam Gamer try to do everything possible here as well. He's got to be careful there. He might get a penalty here if he doesn't watch it as well. That's the 3rd time he's done that, Sam Gamer. Sam Gamer's gone wide at the last corner there. You've got to be careful there because you can easily get penalties galore there. Pilot Plane's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. So will Pilot Plane try and make the move here? Done. Sam Gamer's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I did say that you have to watch out for it now, but Crime will have to hold on here. Crime will hold on here for 3rd place. But still, this battle going on as well. Ark, oh my days, Lucas and Ark were having a ding-dong battle there. I only just saw the aftermath of it. That was gutting because that would have been one hell of a move there from Lucas. So Lucas finally get past Ark now. So I was going to try and have a look to see if they were having a ding-dong battle here. So still watch this battle here from Pilot Plane here. Pilot Plane's trying to go on the inside here. Might have to try and make the move here on Sam Gamer here. Oh my days! Pilot Plane trying to make the move here. Trying to make the move here. Done. Still trying to make the move here. He's still trying to make the move done and dusted here. But Pilot Plane, oh my days, he's had a bit of a dirty air there. So Pilot Plane Sam Gamer for 4th and 5th, but it is still a 3-car battle here for 3rd, 4th and 5th respectively here. We're on lap 9 of 31 of the CRL, the Tier 1 Racing Competitive Racing League here at the glorious close race of the Singapore Grand Prix here. If you have joined, ladies and gentlemen, you are missed. We had to do a restart because of issues with the settings there, but at the moment here, that's why there's a little bit of a delay tonight's racing here. We're on lap 9. So here we go. Can Pilot Plane try and put the pedal to the metal here on Sam Gamer here. Ark is going to the pits now for the hard tyres now, so he'll have to go hard all the way, but depends on when the rain's going to kick in. I've been told by the weather crew it's going to be at the end of the race here, so some point at the end of the race. I will not be surprised if it hits at lap 21. I will not be surprised if we hear or see any drops at lap 21. Because if we can get the heavy rain kicking in, the clouds are getting foggier. The clouds are getting even foggier than ever before as well. But still, this is a brilliant job here from the guys here as well. So still everything they can. Lap 9:31 still. But Pilot Plane will need to do something here. I know this is like the only battle we've got here at the moment here. So still this Pilot Plane, Sam Gamer and Crime battle here. It'll be Crime Watch here for this. Pilot Plane has had enough here. Pilot Plane has had enough of this battle here. So Sam Gamer is going to try and close in on Crime now. So this is the only battle we've got at the moment here on lap 10:31. We're not even hit the halfway marker yet, and it feels so long here as well. That's why Singapore's one of the longest tracks for a 50% race, but also to avoid the softs as much as possible here. So Peterson moves up to 6th place, but he has got a penalty. Sam Gamer has got a penalty. I think Pilot Plane has got a penalty as well. So the guys are just not happy with the penalties here galore. But if you just joined, ladies and gentlemen, where have you been? Where have you been? You've missed out some great battles here from some of the drivers here. But still, I'm going to go to Aldrich, closing on his teammate of Lucas 00 as well. Actually, I'm going to go back to Sam Gamer. Oh my days, I turned 13. Sam Gamer trying to make the move done there. I was going to try and go away there for a minute or two, but Sam Gamer is saying, no, stay, watch this. But Aldrich trying to close in on Lucas now. The two teammates, there'll be a contact there between the two Alfa Romeos there. You don't want to do that with a silly bang moment there. They do not want that to happen there. They do not want to be happening there as well. So we might have a 3-car battle here for 11th place. Sam! What a move! What a move there from Sam Gamer! Crime will be in Crime Watch here later because Sam Gamer's just put him into jail here, into 3rd place here. Well, Crime's in the pits now, but fair play to Crime. He did a brilliant job here. Lucas has got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. He did not want that at all. He did not want that at all. So Ark will try and close in on V8 Field now for 9th and 10th respectively here. So Ark, oh my days, is that V8 Field saying, I don't want to battle you, mate, because you are quicker than me. I am going longer than ever before. So Ark saying, I'm not going to shout, oh, what a move there, because no. Thibaut trying to close in on Lucas 00 now for 12th place here. Oh, Thibaut made the move. Oh no, yes, no. Unbelievable stuff there. Unbelievable stuff there for 12th place here between Thibaut and Lucas 00. Unbelievable. I'm surprised there's no debris on the track here, but at the moment here, look at Lucas now. Lucas is going to try and close in on Thibaut. Fantastic racing here from those two drivers. It did add a little bit of contact and nudged off track there, but hopefully they'll bounce back as quickly as possible. But Lucas is trying to close in on V8 Field now for 9th place. He's on the fresher medium tyres now. So he's going to go probably about another 10 laps here with the medium tyres. Oh, I tell you what, if he caught that wing damage there on V8 Field's car, that would have been game over there because he would have had to pit again. But look at Lucas now. Lucas is trying to do everything he can. He's only on the last point here, but he wants more. He wants more! Unbelievable. Two battles going on here. It's Lucas, V8 Field, and Aldrich and Debo for 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th respectively, as all the drivers are all split out here at this moment in time here. So try and do everything there. So V8 field. Lucas has moved to 9th now. Lucas has moved to 9th place now. So a brilliant drive from him there. Good evening to Beak. How you doing, mate? You alright? He's saying, come on, agri-planning. Agri-planning? I'm not sure who that is. But come on! Got to wait and see what happens here. Can Tebow try and close in on Aldrich now for 11th place here? Needs to do something there. Try and Tebow. They're going side by side there. They're going side by side there. Aldrich's back into 11th place here. Tebow has lost a bit of his drift mode there. It's just like the Fast and Furious mode there. Absolutely fantastic stuff there. But still, they're still battling out here between these two drivers here. Crime and Pilot Plane will have a ding-dong battle here in a moment or two with 6th and 7th place here. I tell you what, we was going to have a bit of a battle there, but Pilot Plane's out. Pilot Plane is out of the race here. Oh, he's lost it at the bridge section there. Crime's got the fastest up of the race now. Crime has got the fastest up of the race now. But Aldrich's going back in. Oh, come on! Come on! You can do it if you're being cute. They're still going side by side here with the tournaments. They're still... Oh, I tell you what, that's a cheeky. Oh, you beauty! You beauty, Tebow! Absolutely unbelievable stuff there. Tebow, what a move! What a move from Tebow! Unbelievable. Gavin is going to try and close it on Pizza now for 4th place here. We're not even hit the halfway mark. Pilot Plane has left the session here, so he's the 2nd DNF driver of the day here. 2 battles going on. Pizza, Gavin for 4th and 5th, which we were watching live exclusive. Good evening to Hyde. How you doing, mate? You alright? Looking at Tebow trying to close in on Aldrich now for 9th and 10th, but also still watching this Pizza and Gavin battle here for 4th and 5th respectively here. So the first 10 laps I didn't see much on my streams with the overtake modes here, but now we've seen some cracking overtakes here. The V8 field is now left the track here. He's out of the race here now, so he's out of the race here. V8 field is not going to carry on here. I was going to say you beauty there, but Warren has dropped. Rage has dropped down. Peter, Gavin's moved. Oh, you beauty of a move there from Gavin there. Brilliant stuff there. I'm not sure there was any team talk there between Warren and Rage there, but Rage is losing his medium tyres here. The medium tyres can last about 17 to 18 laps, so he is at the pinnacle part there. Pete's has dropped down to 6th place now. Crime's moved up to 5th place now, so he's missed out big time here. Pizza, who was having a ding-dong bow here from 4th place here, but, and I say this a big but, will there be any... We're waiting for the safety car on the 3 drivers here, but nothing at all. Absolutely zilch. Crime will do everything they can to close in on Gavin now for 4th place. SSC 3 says, oh, that's V8 field. He says, I crash, lol. Oh, okay, no worries, mate. I did not know what happened. I thought he did something wrong, but he did. And Silly Bang will not be happy with you to clean up the debris there as well. But again, trying to close in on Gavin now. He says he's not even mad. I was out of the points and slow as well. Yellow flag set to 2. Yellow flag set to 2. So something must have happened there from one of the drivers there, but still going. They're still going there. That might be Tebow. No, that might not be Tebow. I thought it might be him. So still watching this frantic battle here for fifth place, fourth and fifth place here. Gavin will be a sitting duck here with Crime trying to push that pedal to the metal there with the medium tyres now. The medium tyres will not last the whole race here. Oh, Crime thought he might have the opportunity here, but he doesn't make the move there. Done. He's waiting patiently there. But Lucas is going to try closing on Arc now. So Arc will be a sitting duck here. Lucas is trying everything he can here to try and push that pedal to the metal here with that McLaren car. But nothing there. But Crime could be closer to Gavin here for fourth place. Still, those two battles going on. We're not even over the halfway marker. We're just on the limiter here of the halfway marker as well. If you like what you see so far, guys, please make sure to subscribe to the channel for all the live races here as well. But Warren's pushed on now from Rage there. I think that definitely would have been team orders earlier on, because Rage could not hold on with his teammate in second place there. So still trying to see this battle here going on. Still watching Arc trying to hold on here with Lucas pouncing his mistake at any moment in time here. Never go back to Crime. Nope, nothing there. Lucas just needs to push now. He needs to push now. Arc will be a sitting duck here. Not enough. Lucas is saying not enough there. Yellow flag set to 1. Yellow flag set to 1, so something must happen there. We had a yellow flag there. We just had a yellow flag there. Not sure what's happened there, but still watching it from Lucas's point of view here. Oh, that might be Crime there. Crime must have made a mistake here, because he was closer to Gavin there as well, but now he's dropped himself way back now. There you go. Lucas is doing everything he can to get out of this 8th place, but he's still stuck behind Arc here for 7th place here. But Singapore is one of those tracks where there's so much concentration galore here. Warren's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. He did not want that. He did not want that at all. Madness. Absolutely madness stuff here as well. But Warren, who started off on the hard tyres at the qualifying as well, that is still meant stuff there. But look at this from Lucas. Lucas drove. You cheeky monkey! Unbelievable! They're still going side by side here. Oh, brilliant! Oh, I tell you what, that could have been worse there. That could have been worse there between Arc and Lucas there. Sam Gamer's got another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. Brilliant drive there from the Racing Point crew there. So they've done a brilliant job, as always, to extend their Drivers' and Constructors' Championship, whatever happens here tonight. If it stays, obviously, if it stays. Rated! It's rated! I guessed at lap 21. I was 4 laps behind. Rain has kicked in. The rain has kicked in now. T-Bell's got 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Who's going to blink? Who's going to blink out of the top half here? I'm just going to have a quick look where they are now. The hard tyres should be alright, but it's the medium tyres as well. They're going to be careful there. V8 Field is saying that he wants to join in the commentator's box. I will invite you in a moment or two, but I don't want to lose this barrier between Arc and Lucas now. The only thing I need is a safety car. So bear with me a sec, V8 Field. Bear with me a sec. So look, the rain is properly kicking in here. Are we going to go straight to the heavy wets at this moment of time? That is the question. So just wait and see what happens here as well. But V8 Field will be joining me on the commentator's box. Sam Games got a 5-second penalty for speed in the pit lane now. So Lucas trying to close in on Ark now for 7th place. Sam Gamer's pitted now. D-Crime have pitted now. Where's Rage? Rage is still out. Rage is still out there. So all the drivers are all kicking in now. They're all kicking in. I'll tell you what, while this is happening, I'm going to get Warren V8 field in. Oh, fuck. So I do apologise, guys, for that. While the guys are all set into the intermediates here, I've just invited V8 field. Lucas has got a 5-second penalty for cross the pit exit white line there. So DRS is now disabled now. DRS is now disabled here. So I'm going to watch Sam Gamer's time here. I'm going to try and join in the party as well. V8, good evening to V8 field. Before you carry on, please make sure you allow voices to be shared. It's set to always allow before we kick off.
Wars gone into the wall. Hello.
You alright, V8 field? How you doing?
I am alright, yeah, I'm good. I've just spotted War's got a bit of wing damage and he's actually almost just missed the pit lane. So he's going to lose a whole bunch of time here.
Okay, so Rage is going to the pits now as well. Gavin will have to go in the pits now because there'll be no more DRS availability here. Sam Game is pushing that pedal to the metal here. Yellow flag set to 3. So who are you watching so far, mate?
Well, I've been watching just the 2 racing points, and War's finally come to the pits now. And it's a pretty healthy gap that Warren has here.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Sam Games coming to the final few corners now. Rage will just come out. So I'm going to watch it from Sam Games' point of view here. Rage will be. See, as you can see, Rage just got ahead. He's just got ahead of Sam Gamer here. So Sam Gamer will be on the charge here with his fresher tyre wears now. So he'll be closer than ever before here. But tell us about your thoughts of the race tonight in your own words.
I think it's been a really great race so far. It's been unpredictable. The rain's the first instance of rain that we've actually had. There's been a bit of contact with Pizza and Gavin there. Gavin exits the pit. But my personal race, it was just a horror story. The setup wasn't right. I wasn't in a good position and I bottled it.
Fair enough, and fair enough indeed, mate. Fair enough. It's been unlucky because I think you would have had some decent points here tonight had you had the others DNF'd earlier on in the racing tonight. But at the moment here, I mean, the 2 racing points have been the drivers, the team of the day here, whatever happens here, because they've played it really well here. Rage, I was a bit worried because he pitted a lap later than all the others who were pitted for the intermediates, and it was a bit of a shock there because I did not expect him to keep on with the mid tyres, but he did well. He'd get onto that intermediates just ahead, but Sam Gamer will be the one to be charging. So Rage will have to think about it twice now to hold on for 2nd place here as well. But who are you watching so far?
I'm just watching the guys further in the back, seeing how they're coping with the rain. They all seem to be keeping it on track and doing their best. My teammate Tebow, he had an unlucky start, I think. The contact with an Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, I think there was a bit of contact there, I think, if I remember it right. But obviously I couldn't remember much of it, but that'll have to be checked afterwards as well. But at the moment here, you need to watch the top 3 here because Rage and Sam Gamer, they're going to be. Sam Gamer is really closing in on Rage now for 2nd place here. He's trying everything he can on there, but he loses out a bit on the back end there. So trying everything they can. Yellow flag sectors 2 and 3.
Lucas in the wall, down 11th. He's lost his front wing.
Oh, you mean Lucas?
The Alfa Romeo.
Oh, okay. Okay. When you say Lucas, just says Lucas 00 on there as well. Don't worry about
Lucas
it.
00.
Yeah, that's fine. It's all right, mate. No worries. Because we've got two Lucases, and I was looking at the one from the McLaren. That's why I was a bit confused at that point there. But we do, as a commentators, do get technical difficulties as well on the live streams as well. But don't worry. I know we've got a virtual safety car now. We've got a virtual safety car. We haven't got the real life safety car. We've got the virtual one at the moment here because Lucas 00 is out here. But Thibaut has gone into the pits now for wets.
Wet.
Would you have gone in for wets now?
Well, he's not got much to lose. He's down in 9th position, but it's a risky strategy. But if it works out, then he'll definitely be stronger. You know, under this virtual safety car, he's able to save quite a lot of time, especially since everyone's going to be really, really slow. Now green flags back out, we're racing again.
Yeah, but to be honest, I don't think it's heavy enough for the wets. I think it's still intermediate, still, from my point of view anyway, but it might be in the next few laps or so, it might hit to heavy rain, so it may work out, but the times are actually, looking at Thibaut's time there, it's cutting right down to Lucas's time there from 8th place here, so I might be wrong here, you know, I might be wrong here, but the guys are struggling now, and it's getting a little bit heavier, so actually, you know what, I am absolutely wrong here as a commentator, because Thibaut has made the best move ever, because he's tried to push that heavy rain of the wets there as well. He was 40 seconds, now he's 37.7 there, but look at Sam Gamer now, right at the back of Rage now, for 2nd place here, on lap 21 and 31 of the Singapore Grand Prix here. But look at this, Sam Gamer and Rage, they just can't stop leaving each other alone here. Unbelievable.
I'm not too sure if the forwards were the right strategy, because now look at him, he's losing time quite a lot, and it's back end sliding everywhere. I don't think he's nailed it, so to say. I think his tyres might be getting really hot.
It might be getting a little bit hot than ever before, but I thought I was wrong there. But unless I'm mistaken, the rain is absolutely kicking in on turn 14 as I'm watching it from Sam Gamer's point of view here. But the rain is getting even worse here. But it's definitely intermediate. No matter what happens here, it's still intermediate tyres here on certain parts of the track here. But it's not heavy rain. But Sam Gamer
losing out heavily right now.
But some of the intermediate drivers, they're struggling with the tyre wear as well. But Sam Gamer is right at the back tail there of Rage here. He's going to have to hold on there. He's trying to do the drift here. Rage holding on for 2nd here. Rage is holding on for 2nd place here. But Rage will have to think twice here. But Sam Gamer does everything he can to hold on for 3rd place here. We've got another battle going on between Crime from Crime Watch and Gavin there for 4th and 5th place here as well. So who are you watching so far again?
Well, I've been watching Gavin and Crime right now. It's Gavin's gaining pretty heavily on Crime, and he's going to have an opportunity coming up on the longest part of the track after this corner. I'm taking another 3-second time penalty. He's really racking them up right now. Yeah,
I think he's had about 3 lots of the 3-second penalties and a 5-second speed penalty as well. So at the moment he's got 20 seconds with the penalties here. So, but he's right at the tail there. Rage on 2nd. Oh! Contact. The big contact between the Mercedes and the Racing Point here. Through. Oh! Sam! Oh!
Coming into them there. He's gonna get the move done. That was a bit touch and go there.
Yeah, I just clicked the wrong button there at the wrong time there. I was trying to get onto Rage's point of view here, but I mistakenly missed out.
Trying to come back at him though.
But he's got the better tyre wear. Oh, Sam's nearly lost it there. We just brought Rage. Don't you dare do this to me. Oh,
he backs out. Wide of him to do so.
To be fair, to be fair though, that is the best. That is the, you know, calmest move ever. But Rage has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. I think that's his first penalty of the race here. Gavin's trying to close in on Crime now for 4th place here.
Shown on my screen that Rage is on the mediums.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Same with Crime.
Oh, okay. So we
fix this glitch.
Yeah, unfortunately, on V8 Field's screen there, he's seen that the tyres are all on mediums. That would have been really impressive there on the mediums to go all the way there. But unfortunately, they are definitely on the intermediate tyres, as we can see on the screen there as well. But look at Rage now. He's absolutely fuming there. There's a little bit of tap at the back of Sam Gamer there. But Warren, who's just unbelievable there, because he's over 30 odd seconds of the gap there between these two drivers there as well. But Tebow, as I thought, I mistakenly thought that the rain is not kicking in heavily, it is starting to get heavily enough there, but it's still a bit of a risky move there for the wets to kick in. But it was a good try though, don't you agree?
Unfortunate it's not worked out for him, but yeah, it was worth a try. The rain soon could kick in, but like he's really not too strong.
Definitely.
He's just gone off. Or someone went off.
We're not sure who went off there, but we had yellow flags set as 2 and 3 at the moment here. But still, this brilliant battle here between Rage and Sam Gamer here for 2nd and 3rd. But whatever happens is Sam Gamer will have loads of penalties dropped. That's why he has to push. That's why he has to push there so much there. But look at this from Rage. But we'll have to go back to Gavin there in a moment or two here, because he is right on the tail of Crime here. Do you agree?
He's really closing in, and soon it's going to get to the point where Gavin's really going to just someone up the inside.
He's got to make the move done. He was right at the back there. He was right at the back there, but still not close enough here. But Gavin's saying no, 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 no. Oh, Simon Gamer's got a little bit wide there. He's off track a little bit there, but still. I tell you what, that's close there. But Gavin's going to try and close in on Crime now for 4th place down the first line of the DRS straight line there for the end of the first sector. Ah!
Lucas coming into the pits now. I don't know, is he going to fit the wets? He's fitting a set of wets, and he's actually got a 5-second stop go of some sorts. Yes. But Lucas thinks it's time for wets.
I tell you what, it is definitely time for wets, proper wets now. Heavy rain wets now, not intermediates now. Because as you can see, some of it, well, Gavin's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple. What did he do? Oh! The side by side here with...
Oh no!
No! That is... Gavin will be absolutely livid there. He'll be absolutely livid there. Oh, fair play to Crime.
Crime's letting him through. That's good of him.
Because it... Yeah, it's tough to explain it, because he was side by side there at that section, which is always awkward there at turn 12 there. But also, fair play to Crime, who admittedly made the mistake there on Gavin there, so he did let Gavin through, so he's done a stellar of a job there, so fair play to Crime there. I would have thought if Crime went off there, I think Gavin would be absolutely livid there, but fair play to Crime there for letting Gavin through for 5th place here. But the only battle we've got so far here is Rage, try closing on Sam Gaming there for 2nd and 3rd place here as well. But
he's really benefited from all of that. He's up to 4th place.
He's benefited all of that, but he has got a 3-second time penalty again there for multiple warnings. Crime's got a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. Not multiple warnings, but corner cutting. Madness.
I'm gonna put my dinner on. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, so V8 Fields just shooting off for 5-10 minutes to get his proper food ready. Nice. But will Rage try and make that food perfect there to try and get past Sam Gamer here into second place here. We're on lap 25.31 of the Singapore Grand Prix. Is absolutely tipping it down. This is definitely heavy rains now. Oh, Sam Gamer's hit the wall! He's hit the wall! Rage has moved on to second place here! Rage has moved on to second place here! Sam Gamer has lost me his front wing now! So Sam Gamer will have to go on the wets here now. He's got no choice but to go on the wets here, because he has to change his front wing damage here. Absolutely madness stuff here. That would have been a great battle there, but now the rain's kicking in now. The rain is properly kicking in at the Singapore Grand Prix, which everyone's trying to be absolutely delicate here. And you don't want to lose so much time here. You don't want to lose so much time here, but Rage is pitted now. Rage is pitted. But Sam Gamer's still out. Is he still out? Yes, he is. He's still out there. But he will lose so much time on the wing. But you're probably thinking that it might benefit him. It may not. But Ark and Crime have gone into the... Oh, my days. They've gone off track there. So they're going into the pits now for the wets as well. But Pizza still going on with the intermediates here. Just depends on how much time Rage can try and call up to Sam Gamer here. He's got nothing to lose here, to be fair. He's got nothing to lose here. But fair play to Sam Gamer there. I expect him to be in the wets because he's lost a bit of his front wing damage there. So Rage is crawling down the time here. He's crawling down the time here. As long as he hits the at least 15 seconds, he'll be absolutely fine. Well, it's about 15-20 seconds. Whatever happens here, Rage will have to do everything possible here, and he does everything he can. So Warren on to the pits now for the wet tyres now. So he's going in for this one and last stop here, depending on where Sam Gamer is. So Warren will just be perfectly ahead here. But where's Rage there? Rage coming up to come to the bridge section here. So the time's crawling now. The time is absolutely crawling now. So fair play to Warren here, who could lap here. He's only lapped the first 9th and 10th respectively here, but not the rest of the crew here. So the biggest mover of the race here tonight is Pizza. He's having a pizza time here in 4th place here, so he's the biggest mover of the race. He did say he loves Singapore just before we started the qualifying, just before we finished the qualifying. So he said he absolutely loves Singapore. So as you can tell, he really loves it because he's in proper position here in 4th place here. But he will lose out on the time here. But depending on if he can try and keep up here, Gavin will have to go into the pits here. Sam's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings again, so he's out of there as well. So hopefully he'll try and catch up. So and you've got the Terminator of V8 Field says, "I am back. I'll be back." And that'll be it there. So while you just left, you just missed that Sam Gamer hit the wall, and Rage went past him at turn 14 at the end of the 2nd sector. So that was the biggest miss that you did there as well. But Sam Gamer's had a bit of front wing damage, so he hasn't pitted yet. He has not pitted yet, but at the moment he will lose out so much time. But look at Rage now. Rage is going to be on the tail here in the next lap or so on Sam Gamer here.
I think Sam might try and risk staying out instead of coming into the pits.
Well, he's got 23 seconds worth of penalties here at least.
My word.
At least, from what I counted anyway, unless I'm
Let me
mistaken.
have a look. Okay, so
We'll get the confirmation properly there, but I think he has got at least 23 seconds worth of penalties. That's the 4 lots. I'm sure he had. I might be wrong there. Sorry, actually, I do apologise. I might have got that wrong.
3-3.
Not 25 seconds. Not 23. Sorry. 17 seconds. 17 seconds. Or maybe 20 now. Well, I don't know, but he's definitely got penalties here tonight here. But the only battle we've got so far is Crime and Arc nearly coming up soon, rather than later here, with 3 seconds on there. But Crime's done a brilliant job here on his debut race here as well. So in 6th place here, did a brilliant qualifying as well. But the heavy rain is causing so much problems here with the drivers here tonight.
Sam has got about 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
From what I counted.
So
I would drop him behind Pizza if it stays like this.
So at the moment here...
oh, he's almost lost it. Coming into he's in the middle sector right now. He almost lost the car completely. He managed to save it.
But yeah, Block said Sam Gamer will, as you rightly said, will drop down to where Pizza is. So Pizza could have his podium here tonight if it stays like this. But at the moment here, Rage, Sam Gamer has got no other choice but to defend and give up that position here, because Rage is on a rampage here for 2nd places. So the brilliant drive here from the 2 racing points again to try and close the gap on the Mercedes crew here as well, on the constructors, but also the Drivers' Championship as well. But Sam Gamer will lose out on there as well.
We're looking at a racing point 1-2 right now.
Absolutely.
It's pretty unheard of in the real world, but in F1 it can mean anything.
Absolutely, but still, fair play to the drivers here. Destroyer. Destroyer says, have fun, Daniel. Have fun.
Thank you. I know him. I sent him a link.
Oh, fair dues, fair dues. Dan is going to be enjoying the commentary box for next season, I believe. Not sure when that will start, but I'm sure you'll be loving the commentators box here as well. But this is just like a second teaser here. I can't remember which track that you joined in the first time.
I think it was Hungary after I crashed.
That was it.
On lap 5 or something. So I got further in this race, but
you just don't want to race. You just want to be in the commentators box this season, don't you, mate?
That's really it. Yeah. I really want to do well. I'm down in 17th in the driver's standings, but I wish I could do better. That's okay.
Yeah, you'll be fine, mate. You'll be fine. But anyhow, like I said, Dan will be joining me in next season, all being well, of the CRL, the Competitive Racing League here. He's just retiring from his driving boots to be in the commentator's mic voice for a season as well. But let's see what happens here as well. Destroyer says, bro, at first I thought the commentator was like a legit F1 commentator. Lol. On that one, but I'm not the professional F1 commentator. I'm not like that. I do commentate on other leagues as well, but my voice is absolutely gone as well. But it's a shame, because I would love to do like the esport, the F1 esports commentary as well. It'd be interesting to see what happens there. But we're on a penultimate lap here of the race here tonight. I'm going to go through the drivers here, because this is absolutely fantastic stuff here as we're coming up to we're on the penultimate lap here. So Dylan Warren, who's done a brilliant job from here tonight, he's just started off on the hards, went on to the intermediates, and then went on to the wets here, and pushed on from just did what he does best, winning races here at the moment in time there. Rage is coming up to the first sector there, and he's done a brilliant job here as well. This will be a massive opportunity here. Ark's got a 10-second time penalty for exceeding time. So
what did he do?
I'm trying to see where he got that from.
I think it was just before when you come under the bridge.
Yes, it is. It is.
You just cut the entirety of that corner.
Yeah, absolutely. But I was going to go through all the drivers here, but unfortunately Gavin's going to get closer to Peter here, who I think Peter's just going to be side by side here. We've got a two-to-bed situation here. Will Peter hold on? No! It's not having a pizza time here, but unbelievable stuff here. Fantastic stuff there from Gavin there into 4th place here. So at the moment here, Gavin will be in the podium here tonight because Sam Gamer will lose out by so much time here as well. He might be dropping down to 5th here. Madness stuff here. So we're on the final lap of this race here. Warren's holding on here to chill out here in 1st place. Sam Gamer, who unfortunately has had quite a lot of penalties in this race here, so he will drop down at least 20 seconds from there, so he would drop down to possibly... Oh, it's crashed!
He lost his front wing.
Oh no, Sam Gamer might lose out even more, but Gavin's going to try to go to the inside and made the move done.
What a dreadful race for Sam. He's not had it today.
He's not had that Weetabix here at the Singapore Grand Prix, so he'll be absolutely livid here.
He's not had his porridge.
Absolutely, but look at Warren now. Warren's coming up to the still in the 2nd sector now. But Sam Gamer, I don't know if he will try and go into the pits here as well. Well, he's got no choice here. He's going to have to go long here and just hope that Crime and Arc does not catch up. But Peter, look at him, he's right at the back. Peter's right at the back. Peter!
If I was Sam, I'd just let him through. There's no point in compromising Pizza.
Which he has done.
He's trying to fight him here. Damn, mate, what are you doing if you're going this quick? Pizza's time, into.
But Sam's just lost the position here from 3rd to 5th here in a matter of laps here. But he's down and out here with no front wing here. He's got no choice here, but he's going to have to try and hold on for dear life here. So at the moment here, he will drop down to at least 7th place here, Sam Gamer. So this will not help with the Drivers' Championship as we speak here. But well done to Warren here, who's just crossed over the line now into 1st place. Well done to Warren here, he's done a brilliant job here as well. But Rage, he's not going to be on a rampage here because he is in 2nd place here with that Racing Point car. So it's a 1-2 Racing Point in the next couple of corners as
That's not something you say every day.
No, it's like pigs might fly on that one, but you don't see that any happen at all there. But Rage will complete the 1-2 here of the Racing Point crew here. So well done to Rage and Warren here for the top 2 finish here. Gavin, who did a brilliant job here.
Finished, so I've got to go take it out the oven. It's
Okay,
been a pleasure commentating with you today, and yeah, see you in a bit.
Cheers for that, mate. Cheers for joining. Speak to you later. Thanks to Dan there, aka V8 Field here, who just had to DNF earlier on, but he's just joined me for the commentators box just for the last bit there. So T-Bow has got a 3-second time out for Motorboards. Gavin will finish in 3rd place here. Where's Pizza now? Pizza will try and come up to the final few corners there. He's still on that intermediate tyres there as well, so he will finish in 4th place here. Sam Gamer will lose 20 at least. Oh, it's crashed. Sam Gamer will Crime finishes in 5th, but where's Arc? Will Arc finish? Arc will finish ahead of Sam Gamer here. Where's Lucas now? Lucas will try and finish in 8th place here because T-Bow and Aldrich will finish in 9th and 10th already, as they've been lapped earlier on as well. So here we go, coming up to the final bit now of Lucas's time here as well. So Sam Gamer says that he's not happy about that race at all. He's just not happy at all on that one. Arc says I cut the corner normally. I should have been 3 seconds. It depends on how much of a cut it was. Obviously I didn't see it It did popped up, but I didn't see it on screen. This is it deserved to be P7. That's what some gamer says, but Ark says I think I had a glitch. Carl's doing to that. Gavin, what a race. I do agree. It was one hell of a race there from yourself there, Gavin. Brilliant stuff there. But well done to the racing points of Warren and Rage, as well as Gavin there for the top 3 finishes tonight at the glorious race of Singapore. Here are your race classification for the Singapore Grand Prix. For the Competitive Racing League Tier 1. You got Warren in first, Rage is in second, Gavin is in third place, Pizza is in fourth, Decrime on Crime Watch in fifth, as Ark is in sixth, Sam Gamer's in seventh, Lucas is in eighth, T-Bar is in ninth, Aldrich is in 10th. Lucas 00, V8 Field, Pilot Plane and Destroyer are the only ones who've had the DNFs earlier on in the race itself. So just getting all the penalties just in case the stewards need to have a look at it afterwards as well. So just seeing what happens here as well. So well done to Warren, Rage and Gavin there for their top 3 finishes here. That was a brilliant drive there from themselves as well. But massive points there for the Racing Point crew. With 2 races left to go here, will Racing Point win their first ever Constructors Championship? Will Rage try and stop? Will Rage try and confirm to stop Sam Gamer here with the Drivers' Championship? We'll have to wait and find out here in the next 2 races here. I will be shooting off here in a moment or two. So for the final time, guys, please make sure you look and subscribe to the channel for all the live races here as well. This has been the Singapore track. I am your host with the most, Mark. This was the Competitive Racing League for the Tier 1 racing at the glorious race of Singapore. I wish you all a very good night and a very good Christmas. We will be back next week just after that on the 28th of December. See you later, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.